Jacob, ¿qué haces aquí?
He venido a advertiros. Debes irte. Ahora.
Pretty much the cast as a whole has a really good relationship with each other. You know, we're kind of going through this incredible experience that a lot of other people haven't gone through together. The new characters that come in are all phenomenal actors, and they're such nice people. I always say it's like a thing with Summit that they insist on hiring nicer and nicer actors to come in.
I'm a kind of newcomer to the third instalment, so in theory it ought to be quite intimidating, kind of making my way into an already established family and already playing the bad guy as well. But I was just really grateful and thankful that everyone was extremely down to earth, and I feel very honoured and privileged to work with David Slade, who's a fiercely intelligent director and also has a very wicked sense of humour and is an actor's director as well.
Tiene derecho a saberlo.
¿El qué?
Hemos estado vigilando la situación en Seattle desde hace algún tiempo. Hay desapariciones inexplicables. Asesinatos.
It's a lot of fun because particularly this character is not a two-dimensional kind of villain, and he's not purely evil. He's kind of got some complexity in it. But it's a lot of fun to play the bad guy. But in Riley's case, it's kind of a bit different because he's had his humanity snatched from him, and as a result is harbouring this intense jealousy and rage for humanity. I'm a kind of newcomer to the Twilight experience, and I'm not under the microscope in the same fashion that a lot of the other characters are, but I think it comes with a degree of responsibility, you know, that attention, because there are a lot of, you know, really passionate, loyal fans who really hold these stories very dear to their hearts.
At this point, I'm very lucky to have the fans kind of have embraced me as Alice, and they're very, very supportive. You know, yeah, there's a little bit of pressure because there are so many people looking up to you, and you have to do these characters justice. But at this point, I'm very comfortable with the fans because I think that they're extremely supportive.
Será una lucha encarnizada. Se perderán vidas. Nos apuntamos. Mientras podamos matar a algunos vampiros.
For me, some of the most difficult stuff was the action, you know, towards the end of the film. There's this kind of battle sequence which we were training long and hard for. So whenever we weren't shooting, we were kind of at the gym, learning how to fight like vampires with the stunt team. Yeah, but it's the same thing. It's kind of working with these imaginary wolves, which I'm glad weren't real, otherwise I wouldn't be here talking to you.
I think the hardest thing was probably dealing with the weather. That was constantly changing and making everything extremely difficult for us. It was a lot of fun. I think being able to interact with the Cullen family as a whole and having everyone there again as a family was really nice. During the fight training and the fight sequences, it was very playful, very, very fun.